I can teach you German. Der words, ein words and pronouns. Tell me, students, now why would you let grammar rule your life? I can teach you dative. Take you topic by topic, indirect objects and the prepositions with dative. A whole new case, a new list of their words to learn, not just with masculine, but all of them. Dem, der, dem, den, make, merman. A whole new case, a case for indirect objects. Ich gebe dem Mann das Ding, dem Mann Dativ. Dem is used with masculine. Dem is used with masculine dative. Der is used with female. Dem is used for the neuter. Den is used with the plural. Dem, der, dem, den dative case. A whole new case. Don't you dare give up yet. It's not as hard as it seems. Hold your breath, it gets better. Indirect objects are what dative's for. They are what gets the direct object to. A whole new case. Ein words take the same gibt der Frau das Geld. Eine und eine. Feminine words are die. Der will Dativ. Das will change to dem in the dative. A whole new case. A whole new case. It's called dative. It's called dative. Receives what's verb. Direct object. A thrilling case for indirects. Alright, let's get down to something a little bit more serious. The dative case is used with indirect objects, dative verbs, and dative prepositions. Indirect objects are the people or the things in a sentence that receive the direct object. For example, ich gebe dem Mann das Ding. I give the man the thing. Ich is the subject of this sentence. It's the one giving something. In this case, it's the thing that's being given. That's your direct object or the accusative case object. Dem Mann is the one that's receiving the thing, and therefore is in the dative case, therefore dem Mann instead of der Mann. Dative verbs are verbs that require a dative object instead of an accusative. Verbs on this list include helfen, glauben, passen, stehen, and gefallen. For example, mein Bruder hilft meiner Mutter. My brother helps my mother. Now normally we would think that my mother, being the one being verbed or being helped in this sentence, would be the direct object. But because helfen is a dative verb, it takes the er ending on meine to make it meiner Mutter. Meine Schwester glaubt meinem Bruder nicht. My sister does not believe my brother. In this sentence, again, we would think that the brother would be the direct object, the one not being believed. However, because glauben is a dative verb, it becomes meinem Bruder instead of meinen. Die Jeans passen dem Mädchen nicht. The jeans don't fit the girl. In this sentence, die Jeans is the subject and dem Mädchen is the object. Because passen is a dative verb, we have to use dem Mädchen instead of das Mädchen. Das Hemd steht dem Mann sehr gut. The shirt fits the man very well. In this sentence, stehen is a dative verb and therefore dem Mann instead of der Mann. As you learned with the accusative case, there are certain prepositions that take the accusative case. The same is true with the dative case. The following prepositions will take the dative case: aus, außer, bei, mit, nach, seit, von, and zu. Aus means out of or from. Außer is besides or except. Bei means with, at, or near. Mit means with. Nach means after or to, depending on its usage. Seit means since. Von means from, and zu means to or at, depending on its usage again. For example, ich gehe sehr früh am Morgen aus dem Haus. I am going very early in the morning out of the house. It's aus dem Haus instead of das Haus because aus is dative and therefore requires a dative object. Außer einem Bruder hat auch eine Schwester. Besides a brother, he also has a sister. Außer takes a dative object and therefore we use einem instead of einen or ein. Beim Schwimmen haben die Kinder viel Spaß. While swimming, the children have a lot of fun. When you're using bei and dem together, you can use the contraction beim rather than saying bei dem. Ich kann Kuchen mit einer Gabel essen. I can eat cake with a fork. In this sentence, mit is a dative preposition and therefore eine instead of eine. Gabel is still feminine, but it takes an er at the end of the ein word because of the dative case. Nach dem Film werden wir nach Hause gehen. After the film, we will go home. Nach Hause uses a dative preposition and means to go home. However, nach dem Film means after the film and is used with the dative case as well. Dem Film instead of der or den because it's masculine and it's dative. Seit den Spielen bin ich sehr müde. After the games or since the games, I am very tired. Seit is dative and therefore we use den with the plural. You'll notice that we also added an in to the end of Spiele for the plural dative ending. Wie oft bekommst du eine SMS von deinem Vater? How often do you receive a text message from your father? We used von in this sentence with the dative case deinem instead of deinen or dein for Vater. Ich gehe zur Post. I am going to the post office. Zur is used in this sentence as a contraction of zu and der. You can also make a contraction out of zu and dem and just say zum. You've already learned the der words and the ein words for the nominative and accusative cases. In the nominative case, they are der, die, das, die, for the masculine, feminine, neuter, and the plural. In the accusative case, the only one that changes is den instead of der for the masculine form. So all of them together are den, die, das, die. In the dative case, all of them change. So now we have dem, der, dem, den. You'll also notice that I put a parenthesis around an in after den because you remember that you put an in at the end of the noun as well for the plural dative. The ein words in the nominative case were ein, eine, ein, and keine. I put keine on there even though you could use a possessive here or the negative word kein. The accusative case ein words are einen, eine, ein, and keine. The dative ein words then mirror the der words einem, einer, einem, einen. And again, don't forget to put the in at the end of the plural noun. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching. If you want to find out more about the dative case or German grammar in general, go ahead and check out the rest of the videos on my channel, hit that subscribe button, and never miss a video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.